a beautiful day here in Las Vegas and a great day to play poker. What's up, guys? I'm Christiane for Card Player TV, coming to you from the $25,000 buy-in World Poker Tour Championship here at Bellagio. This tournament always attracts all the pros, and one of those pros who's doing particularly well is Andy Bloch, and we caught up with him on the first break. All right, Andy, I was following on the live updates. I think you're doing pretty well. Tell me about the big hand.
Yeah, well, I just decided to gamble a little bit. I had deuce tray of diamonds, and I raised with 3 to go before the button, and the big blind called, and the flop looked pretty good for me actually. It was 6-4-4 with 2 diamonds, so gut shot, straight flush draw. My opponent checked, I bet, and he raised. Made a small normal raise, and I called. The turn was a deuce of clubs, so he made another bet, and I decided to just call again. Now I'm hoping, maybe he has a flush draw and my pair is good, or I still have the straight flush draw. And then the river, of course, is the 5 of diamonds. Great card. And so for some reason, with 6,000 in the pot, he bet 10,000. So I was pretty happy about it. Of course, I'm a little worried that he could have the 7-8 of diamonds, but, not too worried. I made it 30,000. Then he re-raised to 80,000, leaving himself with like about 20,000 in chips, and I pushed all in, and he folded, saying that he had a big flush.
Wow.
But I mean, it's amazing to put that kind of action in there. I don't think I'll ever win a pot with that many bets in it, in a tournament anyway, ever again, maybe.
I was going to say, 100,000 starting chips. I didn't think I would see anybody even above, 140,000, and here you are sitting with 200,000. So besides that hand, how's the rest of your table?
It's been okay. I mean, when he busted, Eric Seidel took his seat, so that was a bad beat a little bit for the table. But it's going pretty well. I've stayed out of danger pretty much. I had to lay down ace king pre-flop on one hand, and that was easy. I mean, with these deep stacks, when people are raising or re-raising, you can pretty much just muck ace king and not worry about it.
Right. With 100,000. You're raising with a hand like deuce 3. Is that just because you have so much room to navigate?
Yeah, there's a lot of room, and if you hit a big hand, you hope to get paid off. And I just decided I wanted to try and get a big stack early on and really make it worthwhile. Usually in these Bellagio tournaments, it's so slow in the beginning of the structure that I don't even want to show up till level 3. But I've just been on an early schedule, just coming back from Europe, so I just felt like, okay, I'm ready. I'm awake, ready to play. I might as well sit down and start playing, and I guess it paid off so far.
Also competing here on day 1A is Vanessa Russo, Michael DeMichele, last year's champion David Chu, and Tony Dunst, who we caught up with on a break. How's your tournament going so far?
I've dropped like 6 or 7K. It's been pretty uneventful. I mean, it's one level, so I'm just trying to wake up.
How do you deal with such a huge stack when the blinds are so low? Is it even worth getting in big pots right now?
I don't know. I thought about not showing up till like several hours late because I'm not really good at this part of the tournament. Like, I'm pretty average at the rest of it, but that's I'm particularly bad at. So I'm just sitting really tight, but please don't tell anybody that.
All right, now this field is known for being super tough. Do you have any tough players at your table?
Yeah, there's quite a few guys I know at my table. Brandon Cantu is there, Paul Wasika. Both those guys play really good. Jen Harmon is there. I've never really played with her before, so I'm not sure what to expect. But, I mean, almost the entire field is known players.
We'll be back with more coverage of the $25,000 WPT Championship. I'm Christiane for Card Player TV.